Chris Hoffman. Um, yeah, Firefox. I showed these diagrams of Firefox, and just at the start of this year, in January, there were 4 million users every day, and now there are 9 million users. So it's growing extremely fast across South America.
Uh, what is your opinion about the privacy on internet? What is the word Firefox in this topic area?
Right. Yeah, so there's a lot of features that we're working on and have introduced in the latest version of Firefox. There's a feature called private browsing, and it allows you to better control the information that you're giving to websites or that your browser stores. And so if there's a time when you don't want other people to know about sites that you visited, I gave you this example in the talk about maybe you want to order some flowers for your spouse. You can turn on private browsing and you can go order the flowers, and then you can turn it back off, and your spouse will never know that there's this surprise coming. So things like that.
Maybe it's not right, but for the people, Firefox and Google is same brothers or very connected. What do you think about Google link to Firefox? What is the link?
The only link that we have is for services that Google provides, and there's a couple of them. One is the ability to get search results back when you type in the search box, and the other is for malware protection. Google keeps a list of sites that they've discovered are distributing malware or causing problems for users. And we use that list in Firefox. And so if you visit one of these sites, we bring up that list. And we bring up a dialogue that says, this could be a very bad site. Do you want to go ahead and visit it, or do you want to, should we get you out of here?
Okay.
And so those are the only two connections. Those are the only two places where we work with Google on features in the browser.
Okay. The last question. This question is about Google. Sometimes I heard is possible to Firefox make a operating system?
I mean, I don't think we're at that stage yet. No, I mean, like in my talk, we're really focused on trying to build a great browser.
Okay.
And there are some companies that we know of that are thinking about trying to do something like build an operating system. People come to us with all ideas on this all the time. But right now we're focused on just building the browser. And there might be some point where we see a thing that we can't do with just building a browser that we'll have to extend into building an operating system. But right now, we're browser.
Okay, what is the future of Firefox?
The future? It's going to continue to grow.
Does it so?
People are gonna participate in a much greater level.
Okay.
And the web is gonna get better. And those are the things at the core of our mission, is to figure out, every day, every month, every year, what are the things that we need to do to build a better browser? How can we make it easier for people to use the browser? And a lot of those things, you don't see these huge breakthroughs. They take many, 5, 10, 15 years sometimes before major breakthroughs to come. But if you can focus on the things that make the browser faster, make it safer to use, make it easier to use, there's huge opportunities in those areas. And so we study those very closely, and we're constantly looking for what could be the next big innovation that makes the browser very fast. What could be the next innovation that makes it so much easier to use? That people can understand their privacy. People can understand, there's all of this technology with the internet that makes it very hard to understand, and most people don't understand that. But they're putting their personal information at risk every time that they get on the internet, and they don't understand, the relationships that you have with your browser and the websites that you're visiting. And so trying to make the browser more understandable is a very complicated problem, and one that we're working on.